Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. The semi-final of the Asia Trophy, Premier League Asia Trophy between Wolves and Newcastle has just finished. Over in Nanjing, and it's finished Wolves 4, Newcastle 0, and particularly enjoyed watching that game. How are you feeling? If you're brand new around here, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell if you've already subscribed, because you'll always be notified first for uploads. And hopefully I'm going to have some interesting stuff from around the game coming up in a future upload, and also the trip in China. And yeah, how are you feeling about the result? Just watch the game. I thought, obviously there's been a little bit of nervousness and in the last week or so with what's happened, but today lots of positives to take away from the game. I say Wolves have won the game 4-0. They've pretty much controlled the game from start to finish. Most of the senior players have got around about 60 minutes under their belts, and you have to bear in mind today they've won the game 4-0, and it's incredibly hot and humid and sticky over in Nanjing, and you can probably see that from the pictures if you've managed to watch the game. Sweating buckets. And okay, Newcastle, they're in a little bit of disarray at the moment. They've just announced that Steve Bruce is going to be their manager. They're lost Rafa Benitez. There's all sorts going on with Newcastle, but Wolves still had to go out there and do the job. I thought we looked sharp. I thought our fitness looked pretty damn good. Very encouraging. I thought the players that came on as well, the young lads that came on, did a job when they came on. Diogo Jota looked really sharp. He scored 2 goals. The finishes of both goals were really good. The second goal that he scored actually was a cutback from Dendoncker, and Jota was just sharp, muscled the guy out the way, turned and hit it into the corner. I also thought that Morgan Gibbs-White had a really good game, and I think that was his first goal. He got the ball and he finished it with real confidence, and that's going to do him the world of good. And he looked good as well. I thought Adama Traore looked really good, and he really had the crowd off their feet on a few of his daisy runs. He seemed to be making decent choices. Well, obviously, for a lot of people, the jury is still out with Adama, but he's got to step up, and this has got to be the year for him. Matinho, Neves, Dendoncker in midfield, Bolly, Cody Bennett, and did really well at the back. And I thought it was a really good team performance. At one point in the second half, it came up that Wolves had something like 74% possession. They were controlling the game. We were in a 3-0 lead. Newcastle threatened really occasionally, never had really any real clear-cut chances. Wolves into the second half, Vinagre came on, he did a few tricks. He had a couple of really good efforts. One effort smacked off the keeper. And then some of the young lads created some space as well, and we had another chance. I think it was Perry. It was cut back to him. He beat the keeper and it was cleared off the line. Neves had a bit of his signature pole driver, his first of the season, that just whizzed past the post. And Wolves were very deserving winners of the game. If you've watched the game, where have you watched it, and what do you think about the performance and the result? The other thing is, the shirt actually looked all right under the light. It looked almost reminiscent of the 1950s Humid type gold shimmery shirt, and it was, I don't know whether that was the humidity or what, but it would look really like metallic-y goldy in colour under the lights. So yeah, and also Fosun were the international sponsor, because Manbet can't have their sponsor because of you can't have a betting company in China. And I love the Fosun thing on there. There'll be a bit of a collector's edition if people can get their hands on those. But yeah, I thought Bolly had a particularly good game as well. Who was your man of the match, would you say? I don't know. I'm going to give it Jota. At the end of the day, he played really well, scored 2 goals, looked up for it. Give it to Jota. Who was yours? Please smash a like on the video. As I say, consider subscribing. Hit the bell button. Make sure you do that. And leave your comments below. And yeah, really happy, really positive, and it's good that we've got through to the final, and we've won a semi-final, and it's good that we're not in the third place playoff and we're actually in the final for something. I know it's all about preparation, all about fitness, and the results secondary, but it'd still be nice, wouldn't it? And yeah, it all puts a positive smile on our faces going into that game, and hopefully from what I'm told, there's over 20,000 tickets already been sold for the home leg against Crusaders, or the Faroe Islands team they're playing. It's looking like Crusaders at the moment because they're 2-0 up, but you never know. So yeah, leave your comments below, smash a like, and see you on the next one.